Welcome back. Today, how to spring into a new season. We have easy ways to get your legs to look and feel better, just in time for spring and summer when we all want to wear less and show off a little more. Dr. Deborah Mangione is the medical director and owner of the Wisconsin Vein Center MediSpa, and she's here with more information on treatment options for vein issues. It's always great to see you.
Thank you, Molly. It's great to be here again.
It's a wonderful time of year to be talking about this.
It is.
Because people have plenty of time to get their legs in shape for spring and summer, and I'm sure it's a confidence boost to take care of veins.
Oh, I think it definitely is, especially if it's just a cosmetic issue. That confidence boost really comes when you get rid of the spider veins. But we can't forget the people who have varicose vein disease and their bulging veins, although they may not look as immediately apparent as the spider veins that can be darker. They can really cause a lot of problems and symptoms.
For sure. And I know there's different types of vein issues. You mentioned spider veins and varicose veins. Varicose veins,
they're the bulgy
much
veins
more
that you
serious.
can see on the surface. Yes.
And those can be even life-threatening?
Well, they can be if you've got clots in them, because frequently it means that the valves in your veins, which are the returning vessels to the heart, aren't working at all. And so it's just like having a deep vein thrombosis. If you have thrombus or clot in a superficial vein and it starts progressing up your leg, it can go to your heart just like a deep vein clot can.
Very quickly. When we were looking at those before and after pictures, the change is so dramatic. Varicose veins, I know sometimes you can't see, but at least in these vein treatments, you can really see an improvement.
Yes, and I think we can say that we do in everybody we treat. That we can tell you your legs are going to definitely feel better. Even if you're not 100% improved, you're going to be greater than 90% improved, and they will look better. And the treatments for varicose veins are quicker, actually, than the ones for spider veins, which are kind of a series of treatments that you need.
Interesting. And vein treatments come so far, Dr.
Oh,
Mangione.
they have.
I mean, we used to talk about stripping veins
Right.
and the recovery time, and now it's minimally invasive. It's very advanced. There's new technology. I mean, this
That's
is
right.
exciting for the treatment of veins.
Right, and we've been doing this now for over 22 years, and we started with the endovenous laser ablations. We're one of the first people in Wisconsin to do it. We're the only center that's still working that started that long ago, and we really try to strive to make our treatments give you the best results we can, and we customize everything to the patient.
Now, I remember a while ago we talked about insurance, because there was a long time that we told people, okay, this is something that can be covered by insurance, which is something you opted out of, and you explained your reasoning to us.
Yes, and the reason I did was because it was getting to the point where writing to the insurance companies, dealing with the insurance companies to get prior authorization, when there were so many different plans and insurance companies that changed their rules multiple times a year, it was very time consuming and expensive for me to have somebody who was dealing with that all the time, and me writing a letter and possibly talking to someone to try to get approval, and then they still could get denied, even though it was approved ahead of time that it was medically necessary. Insurance companies all vary in which procedures they will allow, and I really feel the decision for vein issues, when they're medical vein issues especially, should be between the doctor and the patient. I will be very honest in explaining what the problem is to the person. I tell them what the options are, explain what the benefits of things are, and then we come to a decision about what treatment can be used to their best advantage.
And I think it's so important to get good care. I know that people come from far away to be treated at the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa because they know your qualifications, your medical experience, your staff always does such a wonderful job.
They do.
And that makes a difference.
It does. And we are very proud of what we can offer for vein services. And it's something that we think the ethical treatment that we give people, the compassionate treatment that we give people, and just the total understanding of what they have going on, we can offer the best.
And if people are concerned about the finances of it, which we certainly understand with medical and healthcare and everything going on, you do offer low pricing, I know, but you also have financing available.
That's right.
And people can use their HSA.
Yes, they can use an HSA or a flexible spending account. And they can even bank funds with us if they want to become a member of our program, which we'll explain in a little bit and in the month to come. But there are really great ways to make this affordable for everybody. Plus, if somebody still wants to submit it to insurance and they have out-of-pocket any benefits that are out of network, we will help them do that.
Okay, so you could still submit
Absolutely.
it if
We
that's an
submit
option
it, we
for
get the
people.
approval, we do all those things if that's what they would like to do.
Quickly explain the membership program.
Okay, so the membership program we are starting April 1st, and it's called the MediSpa Value Plan. And what it means is that for a monthly fee, that will be a banked fee. The funds are there for you to use anytime you want, but because you're a member, you're also going to get 10% off of almost every service we offer in the aesthetics field, and 15% off all products anytime you're a member.
Wow,
And
okay.
so it allows people to have more expensive treatments than they might have been able to by doing it on a monthly basis, but also they can just use that money as they go along to pay for their treatments.
It's
So
wonderful, and that starts April 1st.
starts April 1st.
Okay, coming up soon. Thank you so much for being here and explaining
Thank you,
this.
Molly, for all your help.
Yeah, there's still lots of time to have great looking legs and get those treated. So contact the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa to get started on those happy, healthy legs today. Their beautiful facility is located in Pewaukee, and be sure to ask about their membership program. For more information, here's the phone number to call. It's 262-746-9088 or visit wimedispa.com.